Hey everyone, good to see you. Thanks for checking the channel out. Again, really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know the deal. Can't believe I haven't done this one already because I've played it live quite a few times, both full band and acoustic, most recently probably on the acoustic guitar, I think. But another great one from the 80s, Stop the World and Melt With You by Modern English. You wouldn't think of it as maybe being an acoustic type of tune, but it really lends itself well to the acoustic guitar. I break it down for you in terms of the chord structure, some of the fills, guitar fills, that sort of thing. So I think this really is a good song if you're looking to play something on the acoustic guitar. You can certainly do it with just guitar and vocals. I think it'll go over very well. So why don't we just get right into this one? All right, so this is actually a really fun one. You know, in terms of if you're into the 80s music, you know this song. There's a lot going on. I shouldn't say a lot going on, but you've definitely got the keyboards going on like a lot of these other 80s tunes do. Stripping it down, I'm going to walk you through the chorus. I'm going to walk you through the guitar fill. Right? And then there's a solo, and there's some other things going on here. Very simple, though. So as far as the intro to the song, it kicks in on the C, but with the G in the bass note. If you can't do that note or that chord, I think a C will suffice, but very similar to like Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. You know, that first chord that comes in is that C. So that G note makes all the difference in the world. If you don't know what that looks like right there, I'm just taking the C, right? I'm moving this finger up, and then my pinky replaces where the ring finger was. So I'm playing all 6 strings. And then the chord strumming is basically... Next chord is all I'm doing is I'm keeping everything where it is. I shouldn't say that, but I'm moving everything down 1 string, right? It's basically an F, right? But the same thinking, I move that up there to the bass, and I've got that on there now, right? So and then I tend to get that E note, that open E for that F chord as well. All right. So those 2 chords are majority of the song. So you're going to be playing that in the chorus. Right, so that's what you're doing on there. So, but while that's going on, there is a lead guitar part going on. So we're keeping everything on the 2nd and 3rd fret, number 1. Okay, we're using the D, the A, and the E strings. That's it. So D string, 4th fret. A string, 5th fret. E string, 5th fret. Let's try that again because I know that was wrong. You got the D string on the 3rd, D on the 2nd, A on the 3rd, E on the 3rd. That's what I meant to say. 1, 2, 3. Back down to the A. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Back to the D string. No. You got to put it all together because if you're playing just single notes, it doesn't sound right. So it's that's it right there. Okay. So it's really 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, all on the 2nd and 3rd fret between the D and the low E string. Okay, and then that pattern is going to change a little bit. Second time around, all we're doing is everything is going to be on that 3rd fret. So it is only on the D and the A string, 3rd fret. Can't get much simpler than that. Starting on the D string 3rd. So it's 3. All right. So again, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret, Oh, Jesus. 3rd fret D string, 3rd fret A string. So all together. Again. And that's pretty much the lead right there, okay? All right. So that's going to continue. I think it's chorus, intro, verse, chorus, you know, until you get to the, that I guess it's a bridge. All that is E minor, G, A minor. All right, again, E minor, G, A minor. Now while that's going on, 1 string, 3 notes. All right, 12, 11, 9. All on the G string. So as this is playing, and this happens twice, but the first time around, and there's different versions to the song, by the way. Some are longer, some are shorter. This is just how I've played it. So you might have some discrepancies there in terms of how many times this is played. Sometimes it goes around twice, sometimes once, but that's the bones of it right there. The future's open wide, and it goes into the solo. So it's all kind of revolving around this F chord, you know, the D-shaped F. You know your cage system, this is the F, right? So really what I'm doing here is, it's just, all I do is I bar everything from the G string, or I should say the D string, down to the B string. So barring on the 5th right here, I go D string, 4th string, 2nd string, 3rd string. Again, I go to that D string, but now I'm gonna just, I'm playing this almost like a suspended, well, actually like a true F right there. I go back to that D string, but I'm going to the 5th, or excuse me, the 6th fret of the B. So it's D string, B string, B string, G string. So all together. And then, all right, so that again. And then there's the breakdown. Goes back to this again. And then the future's open wide, and then all you hear is a So if you want to just play along to that, you're going back to the same notes we played in the intro. But you're going to start on the G. All on the 2nd and 3rd fret. And again, just playing it differently. So it's going to be, so G, D string, right there. All right, and that's kind of the song right there in a nutshell. Very simple when you break it down to the acoustic guitar. Right, those are 2 major chords. Right, main riff. Kind of walk you through this little kind of guitar riff here. Right, the breakdown. Right, and you got that. The solo, very simple. And for giggles, sometimes don't ask me why I would do this. I actually change out one of the notes at the very end. I go up there for whatever reason. Playing live, I sometimes go up there just to give it a little character, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But there you go. Stop the World and Melt with You. Hopefully that helps you out there. Enjoy. Again, there you go. Modern English, Stop the World and Melt with You. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Again, I love doing these 80s tunes, 80s and 90s for the most part. You know, certainly were a big part of me growing up and also just my evolution of playing the guitar. So hopefully this one was good for you as well. If you haven't done so, I know I say it all the time, but please like, subscribe, hit the bell. You guys have been great in terms of feedback and comments and all that stuff. You know, good, bad, and different. I really do appreciate it. Thank you again. Thank you. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Be safe.